We're here supporting Rashida Tlaib's resolution for an immediate ceasefire. We're here with a message for Biden, who's meeting with Netanyahu right now. I'm looking right at you, President Biden. Are you going to be the president that funds and enables a genocide, or are you going to be the president that puts your foot down and stops a genocide? That's what we're here to ask.
Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. And so that's the idea behind it. So you're seeing some arrests being made right now. Hey there guys, welcome to the channel. So it is without a doubt incredibly rare for any liberal media outfit, especially a place like CNN. It is very, very rare for them to push back against any of the crazy liberal ideologues that they basically invite. And actually they employ a good most of them. But anyway, so AOC, she is so out there in her views on Israel that even left-wing CNN has got to shut her down as she embarrasses herself on national TV. But before I show you this, guys, thanks so much to everyone that's been subscribing, leaving such great comments. We really appreciate the support. If you haven't already, help us to continue to grow. Like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, share the channel. So AOC was on CNN to offer what can only be described as the squad's solution to the war that Hamas has set off when they murdered and kidnapped innocent civilians. And guys, we have finally found something that she understands less than economics. And the fact that someone who can actually affect policy would go on TV and show such a juvenile understanding of the world should honestly scare the hell out of everyone, especially the people who put her there. And, you know, it may sound like she's talking about ceasefire, but pay very, very close attention to what she actually says and watch this.
As all of this kind of kicked off, you and several other of your colleagues released a statement calling for a ceasefire in the region. But I wonder, what is Israel supposed to do about Hamas after they murdered, brutalized, abducted over 1,000 of their citizens? Are they supposed to just do nothing?
Well, you know, I think what's important to note about a ceasefire is that it's not one-sided. Hamas has been sending thousands of rockets into Israel as well. And what is important is for us to identify our goal in terms of what safety means, in terms of what defense means.
But and if I may, Congresswoman, I think the position from Israel's perspective is that there was already an attack. And Hamas already committed an attack. After that happened, do you really believe that they should not respond to that?
I think what is important in terms of response is Israel does have a right to self-defense. I think what we need to take a look at in this situation is if collective punishment qualifies as defense, if the blockade on water, food, electricity, if the dropping of white phosphorus, which is an indiscriminate weapon, qualifies. So I do believe that there's a discussion to be had here. I don't believe that an either or approach is what is necessary, but we should identify what our goal is, which is the cooling of tensions in the region.
Israel's goal is to rid the region of Hamas. They've been very clear about that. And I certainly take what you're saying about the condition of Gaza right now for civilians who, as you point out, are not synonymous with Hamas. But for Israel to deal with Hamas, which is a force that is actually detrimental to Palestinians.
Absolutely.
How else are they supposed to address a violent, militant, some say terrorist group, other than to go in there and take them on directly?
Well, you know, when we talk about going in there, I think we should also keep in mind President Biden's statements as well about what the implications of a potential ground invasion would be. This is an inherently complex situation. I do believe that Hamas needs to be dealt with.
But how, I think, is what I'm
and
trying
I
to
think
understand.
what we're trying to figure out right now is that this present situation of collective punishment and indiscriminate attack is one approach, but we are seeing the issues and the complications with that approach now. Can we target them in terms of intelligence? Is there precision? What are the options available? Are entirely up to the administration and for Israel to examine and explore.
So here's what she's not illustrating for her mushy-brained followers. There was a ceasefire, a very, very long-standing, very successful ceasefire at the time that Hamas terrorists rushed the border and murdered children just for being Jewish. 1,200 people dead and 100 more kidnapped. So for her to suggest that we just trust Hamas to hold to another ceasefire, just I think makes her look like either an actual supporter of Hamas and what they're doing, or someone that truly believes that Hamas is in some sort of freedom fight that justifies these actions, which is more, I think, what she probably believes. She's either that, or she's just the most special kind of naive that's possible and just has no place in Congress. That is for sure. And, I don't think she can really understand at all what is going on here and what is going on basically in the world. But this is the squad. They are currently carrying the water for terrorists, and it's really almost not even surprising. Let me know in the comments if you guys are surprised. But guys, that's just my take. Let me know your take. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, share the channel. We'll see you in the next one.